Forge Gang! I am still a heart man!
Okay, so I think that Warhammer may be losing his mind. You see, we've been sort of going back and forth. It all began with me asking him what Debbie did in Dallas. Literally, that's all I did. And then it just escalated from there. He got very upset. He started harassing me in DMs. He started going off the handle on his community tab. He was going off the handle in videos. We tried to have some fun with it, as I always do when people are losing their shit on me. We reacted to some of the songs, which were funny. We reacted to some of the videos he did, which was funny. But now he's just straight up lost his goddamn mind. He has just been going off. I think he might be having an aneurysm. The last few days have been a little bit crazy. So there was the when you play the sus game, which, you know, we made fun of that. We made fun of it a lot. We have Alistair Mycroft shows us his single digit IQ. If Alistair Mycroft has a single digit, then that means that Warhammer must be minus digits. Hello, April. Good to see you. I enjoy you in Shaw's chat, so it's nice to have you here. I hope that you are having a fabulous day. So he's just been going off, though, for the past 3 days nonstop. So here we have him all upset at Alistair Mycroft. Then also on that same day, he posted up, this is just a song. I thought that it might be something of importance. No, it wasn't. Then he posts up about how I apparently joined the white supremacist club. He calls me a Karen and an NPC, which, I mean, a lot of the flat earthers call me NPCs, so I'm used to it. Warhammer has come out as a flat earther, a voluntary incel, and someone who does not have to pay taxes to the state of Texas or the USA because the government has not gifted him a wife, a house, and he wasn't hired at Home Depot. Then there was the video that we reacted to today, that he literally took a clip of my video and then just sped it up and put some other pictures. So, you know, fair use is fine for him. It's just not okay for me, I guess. And it's called It's Over. YouTube has been canceled by Femoid Lolitas. That was yesterday. Also yesterday, he was flipping out at Shaggy. I don't know why. Yes, he's apparently now also a flat earther. We like to laugh at them a lot here. I don't know why, but for some reason, Shaggy and I seem to come as a pair. When you flip out at me, you end up flipping out at Shaggy. When you flip out at Shaggy, you end up flipping out at me. I don't know what it is. He and I are not connected other than one Shamu video. So I don't understand, but here we all are. So he was flipping out, and then we found out he was actually flipping out because he believes DJ Axel is a Chad, okay? And Elaine Miller had made some comment that she liked him. Warhammer had a very big crush on Elaine Miller and wanted to date her, and he had a big problem with her all over his community tab that Mycroft covered. My Penguin covered it, so I didn't really feel the need to. So that's really what he was flipping out about, as incels do. He did a whole oofy doofy thing, which was a live stream, because he has also been doing lives. Yeah, not just videos, also lives. So earlier today, he did a stream that was called Queen of Spade is clearly abusing the terms of service on YouTube. So now it's time to check her. And I was supposed to be checked. And he also posted up, Queen of Spade prefers to party with friends and take drugs rather than parenting her children. Because again, I keep being gifted more than one child. But you see, the child that was invented by Esso Shaggy has died because Esso Shaggy has not been paying child support. And I told him that if I was going to have an imaginary e-child on the internet, then I better get some real-ass child support to support this baby. And there wasn't any. So the baby starved to death. So I'm back to just having the one child that I have with my husband. Rip. Go let S.O. Shaggy know our kid has died because of his deadbeat dadness. So I only have one child, but, you know, we're very worried about my children, apparently. And then he also posted up, Beth Gibbons doesn't have any mental illness and I'm not smart. And then I realized that apparently me doing, I was on live for a couple hours earlier, just kind of laughing at his one stream and his video and one of his songs. Apparently that's not allowed, I guess. He's very upset. Apparently he wants my attention a hell of a lot more. It wasn't enough. You know, I was going to move on with my day. I was going to ignore him for the rest of the week, actually, because we have a busy week coming up, which is why I'm doing this right now. I will not be spending any more than today. So he was like, I'm going to keep bugging her now. One sec, sweetheart. I'm going to keep bugging her now until I get her attention. So, without further ado, I guess this is the attention you wanted. Good sir. Sweetheart, I get canceled on this platform all the time for not being liberal enough. You see, your friends' issues with me is they're all communist and they're very, very liberal. I'm a centrist and I hate identity politics. I often stick up for men's rights, and because of that, people don't like me. So who are you talking about with this white male stuff? That I am not the one. I understand people have tried very, very hard out here to paint me as some SJW liberal who is like, oh my God, white males are bad. Meh, 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 meh. And then they found out that the guy that I charged with sexual assault was actually a black male. Then I was racist because apparently they're allowed to just go around and try to rape people. And how dare we charge them? So then they had a problem with me for that. So this new narrative of Queen is an SJW, though, I don't see how it flies. But I get you're all trying very, very hard to get it to. Does Warhammer have his panties in a twist? He does. Then your other group of friends, like Citrus and some idiot in them, who are all over Carrie's threads with Rocket, who you're also all attached to, they're all mad at me because I watch Adonis Paul. And they claim Adonis Paul is transphobic, so I had no right to stick up for 21 if I watch Adonis Paul and Owl. Apparently, me big bad alt-right woman, so what we talking about? You guys really do have to have a meeting and decide. All right? You gotta decide. I know it's really hard to paint me out as a bigot, alt-right person when I'm out here getting mad at you for acting all incel, violent alt-right. I get that. Hello, Red Feather. I love you, and I hope you're having a fabulous day. But you gotta really figure out, like, am I a bad alt-right person who's apparently racist, or am I an SJW liberal who wants to play victim and goes around crying about white males? You gotta pick one. Both cannot be true of me at the same time. And we're all real sick of you just going with whatever one fits the narrative with whatever you're trying to say about me at the moment. So I said you all have to, like, get together and figure it out. Hello, unfucking believable. Glad to see you. We do know that I am also Canadian, so I had nothing to do with your election of Trump or lack thereof. I have nothing to do with this election, and to be honest, I didn't really care. Okay, I didn't really care that much. But if you do want to know, at the time that Trump was being sworn in, I was actually busy watching all the alt-right creators. Isn't that how you all found me over near Suit Yourself? I mean, again, are you not going to decide who I am as a person? Like, figure it out, okay?
What a great honor to be able to introduce for the first time ever anywhere the 45th President of the United States of America, Donald
Now, I am a little bit confused because, like I said, I'm Canadian, not liberal. I'm very much in the center. So I am confused as to what this clip would have to do with me, Warhammer. Are you trying to blame me that the SJWs in the USA were upset that Trump was elected? I don't understand. Hello, Iconic. Good to see you. I hope you're having a great day. I'm an American, and I would rather a pet rock be president than Biden. Just saying. I'm sure a lot of people here agree. I think most of the people that I know didn't want either to be president. The last several elections, you've been handed with which one is the lesser of two evils. And I do believe that. But I guess, aren't we all? That's just elections, isn't it? All politicians suck. The end. All right, everyone. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk industry. Okay. So we played a clip. Now, we keep showing these pictures of Alistair Mycroft. For those that are unaware, who may see these and go, whoa, that's a little bit crazy. What? Alistair Mycroft does war reenactments. He's one of those dudes that like to go and him and a whole group of people reenact wars. One of the main wars that people reenact is World War II. They tend to reenact that one a lot, okay? So he has some pictures of this. The funny thing is, when these pictures were first shown by Warhammer, he wasn't angry. And you can go watch Alistair Mycroft's videos. I'm pretty sure he reacted to the one that this happened in, because Warhammer showed these pictures and he wasn't mad that Mycroft was wearing outfits that looked like a Nazi outfit. Oh no. He was upset that they weren't more of a Nazi outfit. That they weren't the main one, and that he was wearing the stuff incorrectly. And Warhammer actually tried to correct him and teach him on how to better be a Nazi. Now, however, because Warhammer has like Bells and the Professor and Niccolo and all these people over there going, Queen's an SJW. Queen believes in trans rights, so that automatically makes her an SJW. When it doesn't, by the way. You can even be a conservative woman and not be against trans people. Do you see what identity politics and being in cults of personality have done to your people's minds? Do you see it? Do you see it? So that's the thing, is that he was getting all upset. He's all upset about it. So they're telling him, yeah. show these pictures and then say it's weird that Queen talks to Mycroft because here's some pictures of Mycroft in this uniform. So because Queen talks to this person, that makes her racist. Just like when I did one stream with that H-bomb dude, and then 2 months later it came out he was a pedophile or some bullshit. So then that meant I supported pedophiles. It's like, no, that's not what it means. Do you want me to list off all the people the rest of you have all streamed and been around? No, didn't think you would, but keep this shit up and this guilt by association bullshit up, and I'm gonna start because you already get upset when I connect all of you together. So I want to keep doing this. But this is kind of like the full, well, see, that's the thing, Aaron. Like you just said, I doubt reenactors would want to be caught dead wearing a Waffen SS uniform with full insignia. And that's what Warhammer was upset about. He was all like, oh, this is fake. This isn't a real one. Stupid Mycroft, not a real Nazi. And he was upset. But then these people were like, oh, well, Queen is an SJW because she's open about her mental health and she's not against trans people. So that must mean she's an SJW. Right? And so then they went, if you want to cancel Queen, we've done a really good job of this guilt by association of pedophile thing. You can just show these pictures of him in this uniform and say, see, Queen's a racist. And it's like, no, that's not how the real world works. Okay? This is not how it works. So yes, we have the Mycroft. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Rhetoric, where this 50 to 60 years ago. Oh, Aaron, it doesn't have to be 50 to 60 years ago, sweetheart.
Look, Aaron, you're famous. You're famous.
He and his friends spout a lot of anti-Semitic stuff all the time.
And as you see, I'm talking about how he and his friends are often anti-Semitic. And he's showing this. So you want to show that? Okay, Warhammer. If that's what you want to show, I got something to show too. I hope he won't be upset at me. I don't think he will. Because, you know, it sort of has something to do with him, I guess you could say now, couldn't you? But I have some messages. I have some messages that your friend, DJ KEEM, sent to Mycroft within the last 24 hours. This wasn't during a war reenactment. Oh, no. No. No, it wasn't. This was just how your buddy, DJ KEEM, talks to people on a regular basis, isn't it? And you're the one that's sending him around to harass people on your behalf. So, let's just go and take a little look-sees. We can just go and we can take a little look-sees over here. Over here, do you see it? You're going to, 1 second. There it is. So what's this about? What's this? So DJ KEEM says, and this is only a little bit of it, Inshallah, this is holy war. You are cursed from this day. Hear thee, Allah is great. And Alistair says, if this is a holy war, then why is your side losing? DJ KEEM says, cursed is the Jew. Be scared, little Jew. And Alistair says, scared of what? Warhammer having another mental breakdown because he didn't get a job at a hardware store? Dude, that was within the last 24 hours. In fact, that would have been last night around 11 p.m. Eastern. Between 11 and 11:30, these would have taken place. Last night. That's when they were sent to me anyway. So, why are you showing pictures of Alistair doing a war reenactment, wearing stuff that he uses for costume to show racism when you've got people like DJ KEEM going around saying what he's saying? I'm just wondering.
Is Jewish.
Nazis creep us all out. Unfucking believable likes to punch them. So do I. I just haven't had the honor of being able to yet.
And that is their big issue with him. And as you are writing this comment to me, I do believe that DJ KEEM is...
Oh, look at, I even brought it up then. Interesting that you stopped it right there, huh? What's wrong, Warhammer? Do you not want them to know about the messages that DJ KEEM was sending Mycroft the whole time? Oh, crap. Well, I just wrecked that, didn't I? Oops. Looks like I did an oofy doofy.
The boomers? Yeah, that's who it is. It's the boomers. It's not the younger generation. They're not the ones that were promoting feminism. That's hilarious, because usually when I'm listening to the alt-right and I'm laughing at them, they're the boomers. And they're out here, they're bitches.
I don't get the whole war reenactment thing, but I don't think this is a punchable offense. No, it's not. So the war reenactors, we had a whole bunch of them in my hometown. We probably do here too. I just don't see it. But they're people, they like to get together and they like to dress up and they will have fun reenacting the war. I'm not really sure what the pleasure is in it. But it is a really big thing. Like, there's thousands of people who do this. It's like a hobby, I guess.
There's a gay agenda and all this shit, right?
You know, some people get to dress up as zombies and do like the haunted walk. Well, some people like to dress up as soldiers and Nazis. Some people like to dress up like the soldiers so that they can pretend they're killing a Nazi. I'm sure you could understand that. And then, unfortunately, people also have to then play the Nazis.
So
I'm sure they take turns.
I'm having a great time. Aaron says, why do I get the feeling he'd be spouting
Exactly, Joe.
rhetoric where this 50 to 60 years ago? Oh, Aaron, it doesn't have to be 50 to 60 years ago, sweetheart.
You're famous, Aaron!
Anti-Semitic stuff all the time. In fact, I think Mycroft
Where Aaron's like, I don't want to be famous. Please stop.
is Jewish. And that is their big issue with him. And as you are writing this comment...
This is quite the dog whistle. I'll give you that, Warhammer. I will give you that.
I do believe that
Yeah, well, you wouldn't be able to feast on Warhammer, though. April says, I think I'll be happy just being a zombie. That way I can eat brains. I get it. As far as I am concerned, it's the same as model trains. Just because I'm not interested doesn't mean I'm going to stop someone else from doing it. Exactly. Exactly, right? I wouldn't mind dressing up and then going and pretending to shoot at Nazis. I gotta say, that kind of sounds like some fun for me on an afternoon. I don't know if I wore a Nazi getup in public. I'm sure people would think I'm a Nazi. I'm sure that they would, unless you were at a war reenactment of World War II. And then they would be like, oh, he's just part of the reenactment. But yes, if it was just a regular Tuesday and you were going around, you know? So this is what Warhammer looks up. This is a great view for all of us. The first thing on there is me, Queen of Spade. Then he looks up Alistair Mycroft. Then he looks up what you just said. Then he looks up Reformed Stoic. He looks up the Prelate. Familiar? Should be. He looks up Council Fest, the Prelate. Familiar? Should be. Again, if you don't know, That's morbid Shaggy. He looks up himself. Warhammer, dude, you look up yourself? Even I don't. Come on, dude. Then it's Southern Israelite, Internet Yamero, and then woman says you're not the sharpest tool in the shed. Well, sweetheart, maybe if you would stop listening to that on repeat, you wouldn't be so angry at women. Yeah, he's still going on strong there. These guys all like him quite a lot, I believe. You got there pretty quickly. Oh, it's Mycroft. Yes, very, very good. Look at that, everybody. Look at that. Adonis Paul is probably first on mine. Oh, God, don't tell these people. Be very angry at you. Gut says that one has gotten far worse over about 15 years. Yup. You're not wrong.
You need to be a giant, okay? But, you know, I'm looking at these pictures and I'm thinking, you know, he makes him look so sad, okay? He makes him look...
What are you showing us? Jewish Medicare and the deranged boomer political cartoonist. That's what you have an issue with? Okay. What are you looking for? How come you're not talking during this?
Really shitty.
Why have you lost your mind, Warhammer?
The killer palm trees. No one is safe. Not even this baby that's always used in angry comment boards. Okay, hey, more real events that happen. More real events that happen.
Is this supposed to prove that he's racist because it's called Jewish Medicare? Like you got to explain.
The meme ray. See, that's an actual photo we took of the government's meme truck shooting people with the meme ray that turns them into old.
Is there a point?
I mean, I don't have any criticism of Adolf Hitler. Of course, why would I? Shit, how did that picture get in the fuck? Okay, let's forget about that. Okay.
You do know that that's not Mycroft talk. Okay, do you know what? Just play the video.
What you just said is one of the
It's a really good thing you looked that up just before this, you know.
most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought.
Which was probably why Mycroft was making fun of it. You know? Okay, just play the video, Queen. Just play the video. Let him make an idiot of himself. He does it fine on his own.
I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
May God have mercy on my soul? That reminds me of...
The power of Christ compels you, bitch.
Warhammer. I'm an atheist, which means I don't have a soul. And I'm just evil. And I have no morals. Because you can only have morals if you believe in God. Just one little huh. And that was it. That's Warhammer. Don't you have some friends? You know, I remember in your Discord, there was like 10 dudes that seemed to care about you. Like, where's Niccolo? I haven't seen him around your live streams in a while. Is he not babysitting you? He told me that he babysat you on the internet. Like he was your keeper and he kept you out of trouble. Niccolo, if this is your only job, you have failed miserably. I'm sure Home Depot did not hire you either, sir. Okay? This is the next one. Now, this is the one. So, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I got to go back a little bit here to get the names because for some reason it's not like showing up in here. All right. So, that one was called Beth Gibbons Doesn't Have Any Mental Illness and I'm Not Smart. Okay. That's what that one was called that we just watched, I guess. This one is called Queen of Spade Prefers Partying with Friends rather than mothering her children. Now, how did Warhammer just prove that I don't have a mental illness? I'm not sure. No clue. No clue. But apparently that's what he did.
I'm still a heart man.
I still think that's up for debate, but continue on. All dudes.
All right, so
I was the only woman there that was willing to even be close to Warhammer in DMs, even just a little bit. And then came Elaine. And, well, you saw what happened there. Poor girl.
we need to talk about how Alistair Mycroft and Queen of Spade have decided to become emissaries for the Forge Gang.
We have decided to become emissaries for... Sweetheart, do you not remember I was over here minding my own fucking business, not doing anything at all? And you and your little Forge Gang people back in 2020 saw a suit cover me. So then you all came over here. All of you came over here and all started bothering me and poking at me for 3 years. Do you not remember this? Do you not remember Niccolo bothering me for months and months and months and months over feet pics? Do you not remember that Righty bet him $10 to get feet pics from me? Do you not remember having Mr. Dedman chase me around for months, do a 3-hour Odyssey stream on me, and wig out about me all over the internet after a neckbeard post? You act like y'all never did nothing. And then out of nowhere, I just went, I'm just going to start attacking all these fucking people right now. Fuck them. Sweetheart, how would I have even known who you are? Okay, how? And I say this to all of you. It's like, why would I have known who Valk was or who Kaylee was? How the fuck would I know who fucking Heartbeat's Vanity was or fucking Bells of Nevermore? How would I have known any of you people? I was the one on the platform. You was all watching me at one point, right? You were watching other people cover me. And then you went, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to join in. You get a big ego because you think there's a huge group after me. So then you come out on your platform and you start poking at me and trying to cover me and doing all this shit. And then when I give it back to you, you run off and you go off crying, telling everyone that I'm victimizing you and telling everyone that they got to save you from me. And you all just keep doing it over and over and over again. And then you think that me and these people over here are not going to laugh at you? Of course we are. Of course we are. If you can laugh at me when I want to leave a community in peace for 3 years, I can definitely laugh at you after that. So there.
They have decided to dedicate the rest of their entire adult lives to basically A-logging me.
No, I don't A-log, sweetheart. I'm not an A-logger. I'm not allowed on any of the sites. Joshua Moon tries to keep me as far from Kiwi Farms as he can. He does not want me over there because people that do fuck shit don't want me around. I'm not good if you're doing fuck shit to people on the internet. You probably don't want me around. That's also why Onion Farms doesn't want me around. They wanted to recruit me to dox and swat and attack people for them. And I went, no, I don't A-log. I just came over here to answer some questions about Dark Ninja. I'm sorry, bro. I ain't joining none of these gangs, none of these clubs. I ain't over here with you. We're not fighting this war together. I don't make friends with enemies of my enemies. I always say the enemies of my enemies are not my friends. They're probably also a dumb bitch. Probably also don't like them either. And that's because all of you guys like fight and break up and then you make up. Like this time next year, Dark Ninja and Tragic are going to be best friends again. And then they'll be fighting with Nags again. And then you're all going to break up and all go in different places all again. Okay? So no one can keep up with any of you little fuck shit people. So all we do is laugh at you. You don't like it? Stop being them.
In a positive light, because they don't have logical arguments, so...
Okay, again, I'm going to remind you. I literally just asked you what Debbie did in Dallas. That's it, okay? You asked people what you should watch. Mycroft jokingly told you to watch a porno called Debbie Does Dallas. You did it. You got kicked off Twitch. All of your friends knew damn well it was a porno. Nobody warned you, just like nobody's stopping you here. I'm sorry that none of you have actual friends. I'm sorry that the only people that are around you are other fuckshit trolls who just egg you all on to attack people more and more and more while we all make a fucking fool out of all of you. I'm sorry, but I guess it is what it is. Because, Lord, how come none of your boys told you not to stream Debbie Does Dallas, okay? Then the next day, you wrote a post where you were like, I'm okay about it. It was my own fault. So I was like, oh, okay, he's taking it well. Well, I'm going to be me. And I wrote a comment that said, so then what happened with Debbie in Dallas? What'd she get up to in that Dallas? And you got very, very mad. And then started wigging out all over the internet, reaching out to people who hate me. You had Mr. Dedman and a bunch of people go join the RSN Discord. You've all been in there planning for fucking months. It's been crazy. And I'm like, holy fuck, all I did was ask this guy what he did, what Debbie did in Dallas. Literally. After I told his buddy I didn't want to let him wank to my feet at 1 a.m. while my husband was sleeping. That's what I'm in trouble for here. Jesus Christ. You'll get real mad at women for no reason over there. And then you were like, we're going to report you. You got bells to call CAS on me, blah, 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 blah. And then you want to go cry because I laughed at some of your rap songs. In response to you guys calling CAS and cops on me, I just tell you to stop and then I make fun of you. And it's too much for you to take. Well, if that's too much for you to take and you can't take me doing these types of fucking videos about you, don't start making them about me with your friends then. Because I'm going to give it back to you every single time.
Nobody's going to believe what they say. Because it's just a deflection. They just...
From what? What am I deflecting from? Sweetheart, I cover a lot of people out here. All of them suck. You're not special. You're not important. You're just another fuckshit person I'm covering. This time next year, it will be someone else. I'm sure.
Deflect their arguments, so nobody's going to believe what they say. Anyways, it's very easy to see how terrible they are at logical, deductive arguments with their abduction fallacies.
We literally just play what you say and then laugh and make jokes and memes out of it. That's it. That's all.
But they're going to basically title and A-log me to the four corners of the winds, or the four winds.
Neither of us use any of the sites that A-log, nor do we A-log. We literally just respond to your videos. It's not that deep. Aren't you guys the one that have a Google Drive of me? Like, what are you on about right now?
The internet. Kind of
Like, him and his friends literally have been A-logging me since like 2020, and now he wants to cry because he has a few videos made about him. You're just like Mr. Dedman, who had to go into a 3-hour Odyssey stream because I didn't want to stream about fucking Ekankar with him. So he was like, oh, you're not going to stream about cults with me? Yeah, well, I'm going to show you. I'm going to go join RSN's Discord and do a 3-hour stream about you. Meh. And like, what do you want me to do with you people? I'm just going to laugh at you, make fun of you, and be like, look at these clowns. Come on.
Euros tried to do and got really smelted pretty bad about it. But Alistair Mycroft and Queen of Spade want to become emissaries of the Forge, Kino Smelter. And
I really don't care about you or your Forge. Honestly, I just think it's hilarious. And we're talking about incels. And boy, if I've ever had a perfect example of a Christian alt-right incel just fall at my feet, it was now. And I was like, look at that. I paid my dues to the lol-cow gods for 3 years, and now they're just passing them over to me. They're like, here's a cow, queen. And you know what? Here's another one. And here's another cow. You know what? These ones tried to make you cows. Why don't you come over here and cover them? I'm like, all right, let's go.
Now, isn't that not
Sounds
the
good.
definition of what obsession is? A 40 minutes.
No, you're right. 40 hours of content is an obsession, which is what your guys' buddy Suit Yourself did to me. Within a month and a half, 40 hours worth of stream about me. So when you got that done to you, then you can come over here and complain. Until then, shh, sweetheart. Shh. You have it easy. You got it easy on here.
Of almost 50-minute long response to a 12-minute stream that I did.
Yes, I entertain. And that, sir, is why it is fair use. That's why it's fair use.
And do you think that I was thinking about Alistair Mycroft when I did this stream and finished and went and had my life?
Yes. Because then you literally sent one of your friends to go and start writing a bunch of bullshit to him on Discord and add him as a... What do you mean? If it's not you, you just get one of your buddies to do it.
Live my life or whatever? No. But I can tell you that Alistair Mycroft is pretty definitively obsessed with me here.
Alistair Mycroft goes to work all day. I can't get a hold of him until about 5 or 6 p.m. in the evening, okay? Most days. He works. Then he comes home, and then he has to deal with you and your people's bullshit. I can't blame him for wanting to laugh at it. I can't.
And it looks like...
That is an absolute lie. Both of us cover a lot of other people. And he has been covering 2 other people at the same time that he's been covering you, just as regularly.
Because that's all he ever thinks about 24/7, 365 days a year.
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard for him to forget you, because every time he leaves your Discord, you'll like send DJ KEEM to come at him, or like Niccolo to come message him, or some bullshit. Or you'll send a bunch of people to send him over a fucking Discord to add him into a Discord so you can all dogpile him in a voice call or some bullshit. Or you're calling him late at night or while he's at work, expecting him to get into a voice call. You people are very hard to forget. You claim you all want to be forgotten about, but you all just sit there behind the scenes going, poke, poke, poke. Oh, you're not paying attention to me? poke. It's kind of like how I went off after my stream today and continued on with my day. So then you had to do 2 videos on me. One of them where you think you're doxing me because you use my first and last name in the title, even though I keep explaining to you it's not a dox. So I don't know if you're just all excited now that you can use my first and last name, so you keep doing it. But most people are taking it as you trying to upset me, or you trying to upset me into thinking that you're doxing me or going to dox me more or whatever by constantly using my first and last name. So if you were such a victim of mine, and I was big, bad, mean queen over here, just picking on all of you, on you and Bells and Valkyrie and Niccolo and the professor, oh my God, you're all my victims. Whatever are we going to do out here? You all have to be saved. Then why would I edit a stream where we really just laughed at your music in your own words? Didn't even mean you that bad, okay? I didn't deny any of your trauma or anything, that's for sure. Didn't make fun of your mental health really all that much. I mean, no more than anyone's made fun of mine, I can assure you of that. So then why would you go and then do 2 videos after that? After you also did an hour-long stream. You've put more time into responding to my stream today. And that's why I'm here again. Because it was like, holy crap, he just keeps going and going and going. Maybe if I respond, he'll go log off the internet and try to enjoy the rest of his day. He really wants my attention that bad. That's how I feel about all of you. Because I constantly have other things I'm covering on here. Are you a part of On Passive? No. Are you an Ekankar? No. Do you buy shit from Modern Alternative Mama? No. Are you in Harold Kleb's books? No. Am I taking your posts off of Reddit to make r/videos with? No. And I'm constantly doing that shit. And then you're all over here in these discords going, but queen, pay attention to me. Queen, pay attention. Queen, we're over here. We're talking about you. Queen, we have a threat on you. Queen, look at us. Look at us. Drama, drama, drama. And then when I'm like, okay, what's good, bitches? Let's talk. You go, oh my God, she's victimizing me. That's not how shit works. All right? You cannot sit there and poke at someone while they're off doing their own thing. And then when they do turn around and give you a moment of attention, go off and cry. And that's literally all you people have done out here for 3 years straight. You go from community to community to community. It's like, what? What's wrong? I'm so kind of bored, didn't want to come fuck around with me and get back and forth as much? So what'd you do? You had to go to Carrie's. And that was after fucking what? Wes told you to fuck off? Because he had enough? That was after Suit told you to fuck off? Because he had enough? Which was after some channel deleted their fucking video on me and also told all of you to fuck off. I mean, so when are you going to just go, you know what? Maybe we should all just leave Queen the fuck alone and let her do her own thing out here. Instead of trying to milk 2020 and whatever we can from the shit over and over and over again. And if you're not going to, like I said, yes, we are all going to laugh at you. We will continue to laugh at you. And the fact that all of you want to live in the same year on repeat for going on 4 years now. Just sending all your little friends one at a time to all get fucking sniped out by me. I mean, what else do you want from us? Are we supposed to ignore you all and let you and Tragic and Nags and Dedman and the rest of your little fucking fuck shit crew just go around here and talk all the mad smack you want? Because, sweetie, if that's what you wanted to do, I told you I was the wrong one from the beginning. was never going to let you do that. You should have known better. And you're, Warhammer, you're just the latest idiot to be in the front and center. That's it. That's all. And as soon as you're not arguing with me anymore, all those people watching you to see this argument, they're going to leave. But let me tell you something, sweetheart. My audience begs me not to talk about you because they find you boring. They like my other content better than when I talk about any of you people. And I like doing the other content better because whenever I talk about any of you, it might get 1,000 views and then the video dies and doesn't hit any more than that. But the rest of my content, it grows forever. 4 years from now, it'll still be getting views. 4 years from now, no one gives a fuck who Suit is. No one gives a fuck who Valk is. No one gives a fuck who Warhammer is, who Dedman is, Steve DeLeve, Wes Most, any of the little bitches you want to send over here. No one will give a fuck. You're all a bunch of nobodies that no one will care about because I already talk about other people that they care about. And that's the part you just don't get. But like I said, if you're going to be here and you're going to be causing problems with me and people you see in my chats, or you're going to go around and try to create fucking fuck shit drama with a bunch of people on the internet, you can't go cry when you get some back. Be better.
For the rest of Alistair Mycroft's entire life, he is going to be making 40 or 50 minute video responses to 12-minute videos.
You know what? I hope he does. I hope he does because we group watch them on Discord and laugh our asses off. So I hope he does.
That I make and just spurg out about me.
Yeah, just you, you know.
But, you know, whatever.
You're our whole lives.
Oh yeah, Queen of Spade has decided that she is also going to spend the rest of her waning days talking about little old me.
Yeah, you're right. I totally did not do a stream about somebody else or several fucking videos about other things in the last several weeks. It's all been you, right, Warhammer? This is like my haters that will go, all she does is talk about drama. It's like you obviously haven't seen my channel.
A YouTube channel with 2,500 subs is going to waste her entire resources in life simply talking just about me.
How many resources do you think I have in this? Sweetie, I don't even pay for the fucking StreamYard. Everything I do here is for free. And I got a $20 dono for that live stream earlier.
A guy that has only 124 subs as I make this. Is that not the definition of what obsession is?
Well, I don't know. In that case, then Tommy C's obsessed with me. Real Stream News is obsessed with me. Wes Most is obsessed with me. Steve DeLeve is obsessed with me. I better start getting some restraining orders then, because that means I got a lot of motherfuckers out here obsessed with me, because I have not had one person at my level talk about me. It's always people with several thousand more subs than me. So, boy, are you all obsessed with me? Because you're streaming about me right now. So does that mean you're obsessed with me? Oh, no, it only works when you talk about other people. That's right. Yeah.
She made a almost 2.5 hour long stream simply going over probably a little bit more than an hour stream that I made. And yet she will say that
I actually went over the hour-long stream you made. It wasn't even an hour. It was like, I don't know, almost 40 minutes or something. We laughed at a song you did. And also, I showed the little video that you stole from my video and then just sped up and put some other pictures too. You know, since apparently using other people's content is theft out here now, according to you. You know?
that she's not obsessed with me and she can't seem to get me out of her head. I feel very sorry for these people. They live in a circle jerk or a microcosm on the internet and they think that their own shit don't stink. Alistair Mycroft and Queen of Spade apparently think that the universe revolves around them, and they don't.
Why? Because you made a video yelling at me that I responded to, and then we laughed at one of your rap songs? Like, okay.
Seem to really grasp or understand the free marketplace of ideas.
The free market. Yes, we're the ones that don't grasp this, which is why you're stating that our commentary and responses to your ideas is an attack or is theft. But according to the fair use laws on YouTube here, if you look up fair use on the tubes, what does it say about fair use on the YouTubes? It says fair use is a legal doctrine that says use of copyright protected material under certain circumstances is allowed without permission from the copyright holder. YouTube gets many requests to remove videos that copyright holders claim are infringing under copyright law. Sometimes these requests apply to videos that qualify for copyright exceptions or seem like clear examples of fair use. If the use of copyright protected material in a video qualifies as a copyright exception, then the video is considered lawful and non-infringing. Copyright exceptions around the world. In the United States, works of commentary, this is in Canada as well, works of commentary, criticism, research, teaching, or news reporting may be considered fair use. Here in Canada, it also includes parody and satire, which a lot of people in the US apparently don't know what that is. Okay? That means that if somebody takes your content and then they are doing commentary on it, criticizing it, using it to discuss something like theories of incels to teach their audience about extreme beliefs and the dangers of such things, it is under fair use law, which means that it is not stealing your content. So if you want to talk to me about, these ideas that are free to be shared all over the place, yeah, you're free to share your ideas. And then I'm free to comment on them. And I'm free to disagree with you all I want. And it doesn't matter how much you and Niccolo and Valkyrie and Belge report my channel on the internet. I'm still allowed to do it. That's what YouTube is. So if anyone is ending YouTube, sweetheart, it's you and your little group of friends that want to go off attacking and then playing victim to anyone that doesn't like their fuck shit.
Seem to really understand how the capitalist system works because of their own leftist socialist SJW mentality that they have.
Neither one of us are liberal or SJW. So that's funny.
Queen of Spade thinks that class struggle, as Karl Marx put it in the Communist Manifesto, is the most important thing and purpose in this entire life.
No. You want to ask me what my purpose in life is? It's my daughter. That's what I think. That's not what I said. See, again, you're taking my words and twisting it. I understand you and the professor and Valkyrie, you all have a very hard time actually understanding the words I speaketh from my mouth. I actually said that what our world should do is throw away the whole racism fight, throw away the sexism fight, and instead come together and fight against classism. Because I believe that one of the major issues in our world is that the rich get richer, the middle class has ceased to exist, and the poor class, in quotations, because I don't like calling it that, the lower class ends up suffering the most, okay? I believe most of our issues, instead of us saying, oh, it's racism or it's sexism or it's this or it's that, and everyone getting into arguments over who's more oppressed and whose rights should be fought for the most and blah, blah, blah. I said we should all come together as a society. Take race out of it. Take religion out of it. Take misogyny and sexism out of it. And instead say, this is more of a class problem, especially when it comes to systemic oppression. There might be other factors that add more oppression onto it, but the main big problem is a class problem. I am not the only person that believes this. In fact, a lot of people who are centrists, which most of us call ourselves, and especially if we do not do identity politics, and we do not like to align ourselves. Why as a YouTuber do I have to be fucking liberal or conservative on this app? Why do you people have to put labels on me? Like, why do I have to come out here and tell you about my mental health and my sexuality and put bullshit in my fucking stupid bio of a warning and have fucking trigger warnings and all this bullshit? Why do I have to? What if I don't fall into either side? What if I'm not liberal or conservative and I don't want to call myself either or? What if I barely fucking vote, assholes? But you want to take my entire identity of a person and you want to wrap it up in some bullshit identity politics all the time on here. Why? Just because you all love your fucking identity politics and Kaylee has, I'm an Aspie girl in her bio, and fucking Valkyrie has, I'm a non-binary, blah, 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 in her bio, and all this other bullshit, doesn't mean I gotta do it. And it doesn't mean that you all have the right to kick me off the platform because I refuse. Okay? I don't want to be a part of any of your clubs. I don't want to be a part of any of your stupid gangs. I like being rogue. I got my own thing going on over here. Okay? Stop trying to attach me to other communities. Like, you see me watch Adonis Paul, so you're like, oh, she's with Adonis Paul. He's transphobic. She's transphobic. Right! It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Can you not just be a grown adult? Why does everything have to be a war on here? And some kind of fucking community argument, like, listen, you either watch this person or you watch me, but you can't watch both of us because we have different views. Stop putting that shit on your fucking audience. It's not fair to do. You don't have the right as a creator to expect that from people. All right? So if you want to be a creator on here, maybe you should shut the fuck up about what politics you're on. I don't give a fuck. All right, I believe in human rights. I believe people that respect me deserve to be treated with respect, and etc. I believe in normal morals and values. And no, just because I'm atheist doesn't mean I don't have any. That shit has to stop. Cut it out. If you can't be a grown-ass fucking adult in a work environment full of people with different views and opinions on different political and sexual spectrums and the like, how the fuck do you people function as adults in the real world? Do you go to your, like, fucking job and go, I'm not working with that guy over there because I saw him watching a conservative on YouTube? Like, how do you people function when your whole lives has to do with identity politics and who's attached to who and gay ops on here? Explain yourself. Seriously. Because I cannot be the only person that's sick of all this shit. Because I'm sick and tired of turning around every single day and hearing some fucking bullshit from you people about this creator. Man, I don't give a fuck. Make your fucking content and then shut up about everything else, for fuck's sakes.
She has decided that she will put up the hammer and sickle, and she will take up the struggle of the proletarian Soviet woman's rights, and she will fight for the liberation and for the freedom of the Soviet woman, the proletarian woman, from the patriarchy.
What? So, because I am against incel culture, and I've been very open about my issue with incel culture and these people out here that give young men like advice on dates and shit being just as bad, if not worse, for young men than it is for the women. Okay, that's been my whole point. So because I believe that, that means that I am taking up the feminism of Soviet feminism? What the fuck is Soviet feminism, Warhammer? Can you give us a definition?
It's not like she isn't so transphobic that she has regressed to third-wave feminism. Oh, no.
I am so transphobic now that I have regressed to third-wave feminism. I am transphobic. Apparently. Yep. The two of my good friends are trans. I should probably go let them know. That's not even including 21. Guess we should let 21 know that I must be transphobic. Sweetheart, I am bisexual myself. And just because I'm a bisexual woman, and I say that that obviously makes me a part of the LGBTQ community, does not mean that I'm into third wave feminism, nor does it mean that I'm transphobic. Do you see what identity politics have done to these people, though? Do you see? Sue, look what you did to these people. Look what you and Bells did to these people with your stupid identity politic bullshit. Look what you've been pumping out. Shame!
I would be such a misogynist to say that. But
I don't know. You see, they used to have a problem with me because I wasn't transphobic. Now we have a problem because I am transphobic. They probably did see my video about 21 VTubes, but to be fair, even the people in Carrie's Discord claim that I am transphobic because I watch Adonis Paul. So because I watch Adonis Paul, and I don't yell at him and tell him what to believe, because he's his own person, his own creator, and I hardly know the dude. So it's not my place to go over and say, you know what, Adonis Paul? You say some edgy shit here. I know you made this whole cartoon as an edgelord to piss people off on the internet, but you know what? Carrie's Discord says you're transphobic. So I'm not allowed to watch you anymore and also be friends with 21 VTubes, according to Carrie's Discord. Like, excuse me? Nah. You know, like, what? I don't tell other people what to believe. I just don't. It's none of my business. And I'm not out here trying to make all these gangs to go against other people on the internet. So I don't give a fuck. All right? I don't care.
I just wanted to share this with y'all. Queen of Spade decided that she was going to make a 2.5 hour long stream talking about how much of an oofy doofy hunk I obviously am.
Yes, that was it. That's what we were talking about.
And then she forgot about picking up her kid from school.
I forgot about picking up my kid from school? When? I believe I said I'm going to end this stream here so that I can relax for half an hour and then go and pick up my kid from school. You see, I ended my stream about 2:30 p.m. Eastern. My daughter off school at 3. My husband was in the shower. He actually came with me because we picked her up and then went and grabbed a bunch of groceries and did a bunch of running around. and then went home. So, weird that we just make this up. I forgot to pick up my kid. Apparently, according to Warhammer here, I streamed about him for 2 hours, and that means I forgot to pick up my kid, I guess.
In fact, not only did she seem to almost forget about picking up her daughter from school, she was going to go party with her friends and smoke weed and just lay off and forget about life.
I was going to go party with my friends and smoke weed. Okay, first of all, sweetheart, I don't need no friends to party with to smoke weed. It's very legal here in Canada. I smoke it all day long. All right, I wake up, I smoke a bong. Half an hour later, I probably do another bong. A little while after that, I do another bong. Unlike you, I actually am diagnosed by a real doctor with a mental health issue. That includes major depression and anxiety. The pot helps with it, along with the several Seroquel I have to take throughout the day, the Celexa I take at night, and the Wellbutrin I take at night. If you really want to know. I'm medicated to the nines, baby. And then I also do the pot. All day and night long. Yep. It doesn't mean I'm partying. Most of us who smoke pot, especially over here in Canada, it's not partying. It's like having a cigarette, let's say. So I like how me ending my stream, and when I ended my stream, what did I say? You know what? Let's go take a little look-see. Just for transparency's sake. Like, where is he getting this from, you know? Like, we gotta know. Because I literally said, woo! Gotta get my kid from school. But I still had a half an hour. So I don't understand. And this is what people do out here. This is how these people go about canceling you or doing something to you, right? They spread misinformation like this. It's like they found some picture of my daughter in a diaper from Facebook, right? My daughter is going to be 9 in September, by the way. So she hasn't been in a diaper for 6 years. I logged on here 3 years ago. She wasn't in a diaper for 3 or 4 years at that point. But for some reason, these guys decided that they had to go and search 4 years back on my Facebook. They find a picture of my daughter in a diaper, and now they go all around everywhere saying that I post CP of my daughter. I post CP of my daughter all over the internet. These are the types of things that these people do. And this is why nobody likes any of you people. Because you take things and you do things like this. And then you go around going, oh, this person's a pedophile, and man, and Adonis Paul is a transphobe, and they'll stalk people, and man. Like, it's like, yes, I'm out here just stalking everyone. And you guys are definitely stalked by me. Shut up, Queen String. Stop playing. I don't need you to play right now. It'll take me a little bit here. Hold on. No, shut up. So let's go and actually see what I said. Let's see what I said.
And forget about her duties as a parent, that she was actually going to leave her kid after school alone by herself, completely exposed to the elements and to the whims of nature. She was going to leave her autistic kid by herself.
You know what? My kid may be autistic, but I guarantee you she's 10 times smarter than all of you haters put together.
Because she was going to go party with her friends.
So never said this.
Warhammer's last rap so far, so let's react live and oofy doofy. And her friends ask if she wants to party with them, knowing full well that she has responsibilities as an adult. She has
What
responsibility as a
friends?
mother to take care of her kid, to feed her kid.
Is this because we said we were having a party in the Discord? Okay, so me and my friends say, woo, let's go party in the Discord after this as a joke. And you take that as I am neglecting my daughter, leaving her at school in the elements, and that I am going off to party with people and neglect her. Now, see, this, again, this is how these people work. All of them. It's how they work. This is how these people jump to these conclusions. It's like, Jesus Christ, what is wrong with you? Six says, always been a partier and smoked with the worst of them. And Iconic said, I've never been a partier, but I will smoke with the best of them. So, what did I say? I know, party on Discord consists of movies and baby quails. We literally, like, that's the only thing I can think of in terms of him getting the whole party thing was because we were all like, woo, party on Discord after the stream. So then he's like, oh, you're going to party. And then when I was done the stream, as you'll hear, I said, I'm going to go relax for half an hour. And then I have to pick up Hannah. I streamed a little longer than I wanted to. But again, still at half an hour. Still at half an hour. Okay. My stream was 2.5 hours long, and it started at noon. So it was like, what, 2:30 right on the dot, pretty much, with words in front of it. People react to me all the time. That's what happens when you're on the platform. And if you can't, deal with that, then don't put content on the platform, right? I mean, that's what I've been getting told for 3 years. So that's what I say now. You got to get used to it. So you either get used to it and you act like
Forge gang! I am still a hard man!
yeah. Or else you and your friends can continue going around and attacking people and taking drama into real life and then all turning into a bunch of
doofy
idiots and playing fucking victim when people talk about you or respond to you. But that's up to you. Over here, we have a group. Do you know what, April? That's the thing, is that they would. April says, oh shit, I have a video on my YouTube page of my son in Children's Hospital when he was born. I would wonder if they would consider that pornography. If any of his skin showing like he's in a diaper and a t-shirt, to them it's pornography. A baby in a diaper is pornography. I've never put a picture of my daughter nude up, ever. But what I have done is there's been some pictures of her as a very itty bitty baby in a diaper. Only a diaper. And these people go, oh my God, that's pornography. And then I had like Chainsaw going, don't you know the type of people out here that watch YouTube are all predators? So you're trying to sell your kid. And then, of course, that just led to a whole bunch of people going, Queen's trying to sell her kid on YouTube to predators. It was ridiculous. You know what I mean? So, yeah, they might. They just might. Great time. And we just like to laugh. And to tell you the truth, you're pretty fucking funny, okay? You got all the incel stuff going. You say things like, I'm a hard man. I mean, how do we not make fun of that? You're racist. You're misogynistic. You flip out at women like Elaine Miller for not wanting to sleep with you. You go around threatening to go in real life with people. You scream at people and spurge out at them over fucking voice chat on Discord all day. That's the type of people that get made fun of out here the most. Those are the people that people out here call lol cows. I'm sorry, but don't come at me and take a bunch of my content and get your buddies to stream about me and all this shit And then when I'm doing it back, go.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Don't get Draven syndrome. All right, don't get Draven syndrome. Hey. I hear it's been contagious out here for a few years, but like I said, it's just kind of what happens out here. At least I don't go in real life. At least the worst thing you get from me is me literally coming into your Discord, taking some of your songs, and then reacting to them, along with the videos that you yourself post up, just like I do to anyone. Anyone I react to. You, again, are not the only one, nor are you the only group of people I react to. I react to 3 or 4 people in a week. Different people. Most of them not connected to each other at all. I'll do a stream about you, Warhammer. I'll do a stream about Bob Larson. I'll do a stream about On Passive. I'll do a stream about Modern Alternative Mama. I might even do a funny r/ video that week. That's kind of what I do out here. Yup. I dig into extreme beliefs. I dig into crazy. But what all of my haters do out here is just talk about me. That's all they do. They literally wake up and they go to the subreddit and the thread in Carrie's Discord, and then they just talk about me all day long. Like all day and night long, 24/7. Communities, and especially communities that really like to run like they're a cult of personality. Okay. That's what I do. There's a lot of you out here on this platform. I came here to do. I came here to study group behavior, mob mentality, and the likes. Because I saw so much of it when I left cults and MLMs. And then when I got here, it was all I fucking saw all over Twitter and YouTube. Okay? Tell me I'm wrong. Bet you can't. So if you don't want to be talked about by me, just don't take trauma in real life. Don't threaten people. Don't weapon their shit against them. Don't run scams to rip people off money. Don't run cults. And then we'll be just fine. But yeah, if you're doing any of those things, you're probably going to hate me. Oh, and also, don't hit on married women because that just makes you...
Doofy.
Okay, so I hope you guys all had fun here today. I guess we'll just see what the future brings. Maybe Warhammer here will learn not to go and wig out on the internet, burning flags, screaming about Islam, talking about how he's going to bomb trains in Tokyo, screaming about how Elaine Miller won't have sex with him, so all women have to be into...
Doofy.
And then we could all just move on with our lives. But if he continues doing that, then we are always going to be reacting to him. So go and have an amazing rest of your day. I need to go relax for a few minutes and then go get the kiddo from school. Did you hear that? I need to relax for a few minutes and then go get the kiddo from school. That's what I said. That's all I said. That was it. Okay, that's what I do. That's what I came here to do. I came here to study group behavior. Yeah, if you're doing any of those things, you're probably going to hate me. Oh, and also, don't hit on married women because that just makes you...
Doofy.
Okay, so I hope you guys all had fun here today. All right, listen. This is all I said. I guess we'll just see what the future brings. Maybe Warhammer here will learn not to go and wig out on the internet, burning flags, screaming about Islam, talking about how he's going to bomb trains in Tokyo, screaming about how Elaine Miller won't have sex with him, so all women have to be into...
Doofy.
And then we could all just move on with our lives. But if he continues doing that, then we are always going to be reacting to him. And so go and have an amazing rest of your day. I need to go relax for a few minutes and then go get the kiddo from school. I need to go relax for a few minutes and then go get the kiddo from school. That's what I said. And then I'm assuming you got the party thing because my friends were like, woo, party on the Discord, joking around in the chat. So because those two things happen, this is the big narrative lie that these people all come up with, right?
To provide for her kid, to take her kid to school, and bring her home, but instead she was going to party.
So instead of going to get my kid, apparently that meant I was going to party and neglect my kid. I always ask my haters how their arms are doing.
So let's play this clip. It's at 51 minutes and 19 seconds.
Okay.
To be her man, yes. All women would rather date predators than Warhammer, according to him. So that must prove the oofy doofy theory. I really do hope that you have something to prove this with.
Assuming records or questionable pasts, they're just basically weirdos and have an unusual feature, and she is attracted to that.
We are having a party on Discord after I am done this stream.
We are having a party on Discord after I have done this stream. Yeah, because Iconic and Unfucking Believable wanted to voice chat for a little bit. So they wrote Errant, I believe it was, and said, hey, you want to meet us on we're on the voice chat. So I said, we're going to be partying in Discord after the stream. And apparently that meant that I was going to go and get a bunch of drugs, leave my kid at school, and then go and get high. He says.
I would love to do that.
Okay, well, there is her response.
That's that he got me. Yeah, no. I said we were all going to party on Discord after the stream when I was only streaming for less than an hour, when I still had several hours before I had to get my kid, which means it would have been 1:30 and my kid's done school at 3, as I pointed out. It's a 10-minute walk for me to get to the school when I'm walking real super slow. It's literally just through a path and I'm at the school. But I must have neglected my child and left her at the school. Yep.
She wants to, at 51 minutes and 58 seconds, she says that she would love to party rather than be a decent parent and pick her child up.
That's not at all what I said. I said we're having a party on Discord, which actually just means a whole bunch of people are going to be voice chatting on Discord. Again, we're making big leaps here. But it's okay. All of my haters have been in gymnastics for 3 years. They all make very big leaps and bounds at all times.
From school. Or after school. And this is at 2 hours, 27 minutes, 24 seconds.
I guess we'll just see what the future brings. Maybe Warhammer here will learn not to go and wig out on the internet, burning flags, screaming about Islam, talking about how he's gonna
Allah Akbar.
bomb trains in Tokyo.
That's a rap. That was a rap about the Yakuza. You think I could actually do that? No, it's Is this how you people react to my raps?
Yeah, we make fun of them. Yep, as a comedian content creator that does commentary, yeah, that's exactly what I do. Yep, one of my favorite things to make fun of is really bad rap music. You caught me.
Screaming about how Elaine Miller won't have sex with him.
And you're not obsessed?
So all women have to be into...
Doofy.
I think it's really sad how I have like a whole group of these dudes with like Kaylee and Valkyrie and Bells basically all just sitting in a Discord for 3 years going, I really wish Queen was obsessed with me. Do you think I could get her to say my name on a stream? I would just give anything for Queen to talk about me on live stream. Or they have like Mr. Dedman and RSN's Discord going, I think I can get her into an argument with this horror maxer guy. And then we can get her all fired up and we can all fight again. Yeah! Sounds so much fun. And then they come out here when I make fun of them for a bit, and they go, "Oh my God, Queen's obsessed with me." Okay. How's the 7 hours worth of writing in the thread and carries today going?
We can all just move on with our lives, but if he continues doing that, then we are always going to.
You guys like take a break yet? Your fingers get a little tired in them fake accounts over there?
Be reacting to him.
Yeah, you've become an innocent.
Joe says if Queen was ever tempted, he'd be the last choice. Right, all of them would be, I promise you.
Emissary to the Forge Kino Smelter. Congratulations, I hereby make you a diplomatic emissary for the Forge. May you live out the entire rest of your days simply obsessing and talking about me. That is not stalking me, and that is not obsessing over me.
Again, though, I had no clue who any of you are, right? You were all hanging out in Discord. Suit showed up to us, Plate got game to help him dox a bunch of people with him back in 2020. And then here we are, like 3 years later, you're all still going. Right? Because all of you were Plate gang, and then you guys break up, and then you form a Forge gang over here, and then that breaks up, and then there's a Foot Clan, and then there's this gang over here because those people argue, and then the Bodega gets formed, and then there's that, and then there's a Sweet Taste of Date, and there's that. There's a man cave that GP is in, and there's that. And then there's also the Hater Nation verse, and then there's the Girl World bullshit, and then that brings us to Owl and Adonis Paul, and I'm just trying to get away from all of it. I just want to go. But if I am going to be here and I'm going to be stuck in all of it, I'm going to be laughing, bitch. I'm going to be the one on the outside going, ha ha.
So, go and have an amazing rest of your day.
Thank you.
Go relax for a few minutes, then go get the kiddo from school.
I thought you...
I'm going to relax for a few minutes and then go and get the kiddo from school.
You said you were going to party.
I did. I made an offhand hum. My friends were all like, we're going to be partying in the Discord. I was like, yeah, party in the Discord. See, the issue with you guys is you don't understand hyperbole. You don't understand comedy. You don't understand parody. You don't understand sarcasm. You don't understand any of that. So when my friends are like, oh yeah, we're like, how did you think we were partying on Discord? Like, is Iconic passing me a joint through the fucking computer? Am I going to be passing Auntie and Aaron some fucking beers through Discord, bud? Like, come on. You guys really do have to have some brain cells between the whole group of you. All right? I know that between Warhammer and Bells and Niccolo and Dedman and Steve, and there has to be at least one brain cell somewhere, guys. That one brain cell. I know it's working extra hard because it has to work for all of you, but even that one brain cell has to be there. Iconic, I know. I feel like a moron. You're right. She says it's a contact high by merely being a contact in my Discords. Like, obviously. Okay, see, Aaron says I can't pass him booze because they don't go with his meds. So, am I supposed to pass him shrooms through the computer? Like, what do you think is going on? The fact that you even decided to go this route is hilarious to me.
But wait. You said that you were going to go party, so Beth Gibbons is going to leave her kid alone after school.
First of all, I just want to make something clear. I have a husband. So, even if I did want to go, I don't want to go get my kid. Can I say to my husband, hey, babe, could you maybe go and grab the kiddo from school? Will me and my friends have a talk on Discord? Would that really make me a bad mom, though? You better be careful what you say here. Because don't forget, your little girlfriend there, Valkyrie, she has kids. And she's been in your Discord the whole time. Is Bells neglecting her cats? Because she's planning gay ops on Discord with you about me? With you and Draven about me? Hey, does that mean she's neglecting her cats? We gotta call SPCA. Hype is neglecting her kids, I guess, then. I mean, what are you saying? Mr. Dedman, he's definitely neglecting his 2 kids then. Someone better call CPS. Oh, no. Be careful. Be careful the standards you put out here for other people. You people seem to think you can make rules for other parents that you don't then have to follow. All right, bitches, you want to make it a rule that moms aren't allowed to do voice chats with friends at 1:30 or 2:30 in the afternoon? Okay, but then I better not see any of you guys on your Discords, and y'all know, very obviously, I got eyes in all of them, right? If you didn't know, you know that today, don't you? So I'll see it. I'll see ya. I get screenshots of every time you guys all go to voice chat with each other. I get a screenshot of all of you together. If any of them screenshots start getting taken at 1:30 in the afternoon and sent to me, does that then mean that I can call CPS or start doing streams about how you're all neglecting your kids? I don't think it does, but I mean, again, you're the ones that make the rules here, apparently, right? Hasn't the Bible got something to say about hypocrisy? Right, Errant? Right, Errant? Right. We don't like Draven that much now. But it's okay. You can still like Draven. See, I don't run a cult here. So you're allowed to go and watch and like whoever you want. All I ask is that if you are liking someone that I'm beefing, don't get in the middle and try to make it worse. That's all I ask. Other than that, don't really care. I'm not the one that makes a big deal out about these things. It's the other people. And then they go off and have to play some victim, as we see.
To exposure of the elements, to exposure of pretty much any kind of dangerous risks that could potentially occur upon a child. I'm not saying that's going to happen. That's just a postulation on my part.
Yeah, it's a postulation because at 2:30 I stopped my stream and said I'm going to go get my kid. And an hour before that I made a joke about how we were going to party on Discord.
But I'm just saying that Queen of Spade would rather party.
You still got it wrong. It's Queen of Karma now. Get it right.
On Discord than...
Sweetheart, I haven't had a drink in 4 years, okay? I don't party. I am a 36-year-old stay-at-home mom that works on my computer all day. Quite frankly, why wouldn't I? Again, I still don't understand why I couldn't have jumped on a Discord call with friends for 10 minutes. Or how do you know I'm not walking with Discord in my ears as I'm going to pick up my kid or something? You people don't know. You don't know me. None of you know me. I know you for 2 seconds. You start screaming at me about who I should be talking to or not talking to on the platform, accusing me of knowing a predator, or fucking yelling at me because I won't send just feet pics. And then we end up here. Okay?
Be a responsible adult and take care of her kid. And on that, I'm done.
And on that, you're done. Because we have another video of another hater trying to entice another false serious call based on a queen's not taking care of her kid. See? See? My kid has very complex needs. No way I could be inebriated in a Discord at any hour ever. We never said we were getting inebriated. Never. Never. We're just woo, party on Discord. And because at 55 minutes of my stream, I said, woo, party on Discord, because you guys were talking about partying in the comments. And then because at the end of my stream, at 2 hours and 30 some odd minutes, I said, oh, I'm going to go relax for a bit and then go pick up my kid. He's decided that means that my kid is in much needed danger of being physically harmed in nature, apparently. Because living up in an apartment building, all that nature is really going to get to her. I mean, what if a bird flies through our window somehow and then attacks her? Or, you know, the nature of what the school, would she be left in school in nature? You think the school's just going to let the kid roam around in nature at the end of the day? You don't think that the school wouldn't have had a policy if parents didn't show up to pick their child? Why is it Valkyrie and like Warhammer and the professor and Bells who seem to be the one that think that they can decide how well I parent my child? And as far as I know, none of them have custody of their children if they do have children. Like, where's Dark Ninja's kid right now? He don't got custody. Where's RSN's kid right now? He don't got custody. Where's Neg's kid right now? Well, he lost custody of 2 of them, and he's going to lose custody of the other one if he keeps taking people to court all the time. Where the fuck is Tragic's kid? Exactly. But these are the people who are going to tell me how to parent my child. Because I make an offhand comment about us partying on Discord and then say that I'm going to relax for a few minutes because I had a half an hour to go pick up my kid from school. Yeah. Okay. How about Warhammer? You go have fucking kids before you come tell me how to parent. I'm getting real fed up of these asshats out here that don't even have kids, like Bells and Warhammer, coming over here trying to tell me how to parent. You people couldn't even take care of cats properly, but you want to come over here and tell me how to parent a human when you don't even have one. Fuck, Sue murdered his fucking wife when she was pregnant with his kid in a car accident, apparently. And then I'm supposed to listen to that guy about how to fucking raise kids? No, thank you. I'm supposed to listen to Negs about how to... One of his kids ended up dead. No, thank you. I'm not listening to him. Okay? Jesus. I'm not doing it. I'm just not. Negs has neglected his kids. Fucking Tragic has. Isaac. Never even hear about his kids. For all we know, they're buried in his backyard. Okay? See, I can do it too. So if you don't want me to start doing it again, I'd take your little friends. And I'd go enjoy the rest of my life. And I would stay out of Queens. I would just leave Queen of Karma alone. And go, oh yeah, I think we've given her enough shit over the last few years. We should probably all move on. Because otherwise you're going to get laughed at. We're going to continue to do this. And I'm going to be laughing the whole time. I'm not scared of you. Never have been. Any of you. You're not going to intimidate me. You've already blasted out anything you can weaponize against me. I've already dealt with. The cops refuse to show up here for any more of your false calls. And CAS refuses to come here for any more of your false calls because you have exhausted those resources to the point where they actually won't come anymore. So all we have left to do is you guys move on, or else I'm laughing and you're going to just continuously be upset forever on the internet. But what happened to this dude's friends, okay? Are they not worried about him? I said the same about Sue. Like, why are you all allowed to be out here just wigging out on women all over the fucking internet nonstop? And none of your boys go, hey, dude, this is a real bad look. You probably shouldn't stream. How do you do 3 streams, 3 videos on me today, or 1 stream and 2 videos on me, and then call me obsessed? I still haven't done a 3rd thing on you as of right now. You know what I mean? And then you're going to get all, oh, I didn't even watch it, blah, blah, blah. But you're going to respond without watching it. Just like how all of you respond and claim to know who I am without actually paying attention to my content. And then you get it wrong every time. You know? It was Warhammer. He was bragging about doing it, calling it on you. What a mega. Now, Bells of Nevermore has also called on me. A bunch of them have called on me. But yeah, no, he could have been one of the last people that called, but they don't come here anymore. Because they've called false so many times. So that's what I mean. Like, when that's happened so much to someone that the cause of the CAS won't even show up, and the bitch is just sitting on the internet still doing her thing. You guys haven't taken me off one scam. You haven't stopped me from covering one cult. I have helped lots of people out here leave MLMs, leave cults, leave bad YouTube communities. Get the fuck away from all of you and your drama hoes. I have fucking victims that email me on a daily basis about all of you. I'm still here doing it. You're not going to stop me. The only way you'll be able to stop me is if you all log the fuck off the internet and stop doing fuck shit to people. Stop running your cults like you're all in cults of personality, okay? Your damn communities should not be run like a cult of personality. You're not running a cult. You literally just have a channel on YouTube. You entertain people for a few minutes a day or longer if you're lucky. That's all you're here for. You're not going to change the fucking world. You're not going to take down all the predators. We're not going to hashtag deplatform all the predators. Certainly by not doxing and swatting people who used to be their viewers 10 years ago. I mean, just give it up like I've been saying. But, again, I'm still here. I'm still doing it. It's obviously not working. I am not going to stop doing what I love to do out here on the platform just because there's a little group of people over here that all want to boo-hoo that I'm out here doing what I do on the platform. You got to get over that. If you don't like what someone's doing and it's actually bothering you to the point where you're like spurring out on the internet about them 24/7 in threads and then getting people to make nonstop videos and archiving them all day, you need to go relax. Not me. Because before this stream, I literally saved your videos. I react here. I'll delete those videos off my computer. And then I'm not going to think of you for a while. And you're going to be really upset. We've seen it 100 times before. When I don't respond to you guys, you even make a bunch of fake accounts to try to get my attention again. It's the exact same thing Mary does to AP. It's basically what these idiots do. And they stick up for Jeremy's mom and shit. There's a whole group of them over there that are doing that right now, by the way. Just saying. So, again, I guess what side do you want to be on? On this side with the people that hate all these motherfuckers? Or do you want to be on their side? I guess that's the question. I would pick this side, not that the Warhammer, Valk, Negs, Tragic, RSN, whatever side. That's all I'm going to say about that. I feel like you pick that side, you pick the wrong side, but maybe that's just me. Again, I've always been on this side over here. The one that's against the fuck shit, which is why you're very upset. Right? I was supposed to meet you all at your level, and no matter what you have done to me, that's just never happened. It's very upsetting for all of you. I understand that, so just take the defeat and move on, or else, yes, we are all going to continuously laugh at you. Every time you make a dumb stream, I am going to use it to make money. You can tell Bells to tell Soup the same thing, since she's busily running around the internet, threatening all of us with his grand return. And that's what I mean. Like, you are the ones that don't stop. And then you cry when other people are like, just react to you and make fun of you for it. You can't take it. You want to be out here memeing other people and calling other people's probation officers and threatening to call the FBI on them and threatening lawsuits and all this. But if we even joke about doing that to you, you fall the fuck apart. You're very delicate creatures. You're too delicate for the internet. You say I'm too crazy for the internet? Sweetie, I am just crazy enough for the internet. But you're all very, very much too delicate. So you need to log off. Log off, go take a break. I'm not the one in the threads dedicated to Warhammer. I'm not the one in the subreddits dedicated to Warhammer. I think I've only written in the Council of Evil area twice, which is the exact amount of times that Warhammer has written in it as well. So what you complaining about, dude, okay? I'm just over here, and I'm just trying to
I run a chill channel.
Okay? I'm not into the bullshit. I don't like hanging out with people that do fuck shit. Anyone that hangs out with me is against fuck shit. They're against going in real life. They're against doxing. They're against A-logging people for no reason. They're against all of that. Those are the people I've been looking for. Those are the people I've been gathering up. Those are the people I like. Not people like you, Warhammer. You're an oofy doofy. Go get a job and make money to date women or men, whatever floats your boat. That is some really good advice for you. Very good advice for you, Warhammer. They're a scat of squonks melt into a puddle when cornered. Exactly. And that's what I mean. If you want to be out here doing that to other people, don't go cry if they give it back to you. If you want to go react to people and call them names and tell them to hold your beer and shit like that, you can't then turn around and cry when I make fun of your rap song. Okay? What's good for the goose is good for the incel. So just remember that and try to calm down. Stop taking this place so seriously. It's a fucking internet. We're over here joking, parody things. I'm laughing at people's threats, and then people are getting mad at me for just laughing at all of you. They're like, Queen, you must be crazy. Like, Carrie's all like, how come she's not taking their threats and calling the police? She must be nuts. And it's like, because it's the fucking internet? Like, you just laugh at people and then move on with your day? Like, I don't know what people want out here from me, but I'm old school, and I'm an old school troll, and I'm going to laugh at what I'm going to laugh about. I'm always going to be here talking about what I want to talk about for as long as I choose to be here. It's funny how a bunch of you are all bannovating, and I am not. Please also try to remember that. And then, honestly, have a fabulous rest of your day. Again, Warhammer, if you're going to flip out on several videos after this, you're going to have to wait at least a week for me to talk about you again. I got a whole roster, which is why we had to deal with this today. Because after today, yeah, I got about 8 days of just pure other content that I'm pumping out before I could even pay attention to you again. So, don't also have a temper tantrum with all your little friends there because I don't pay attention to you for a whole 8 days. Just remember, I will get to you when I am ready to. Okay? Try not to, you go tell Citrus and you go tell Falcon, though, you say, calm down, guys. Don't worry. Queen will talk about us when she feels like talking about us. Just keep on making videos and writing in the threads and making subreddits and reading at other creators, and she'll come when she wants to. Because haven't you dedicated 3 years to obsessing over me? I mean, I think so.